So I made a dress that I want to see how it would look on some of my characters, on one of my characters. So this is a drawing that I drew recently, very recently, in fact. Anyways, so I'm going to be listening to music while doing this. But I'm going to be listening to it on my tablet. That way I don't get copyrighted. And then I'm going to move. I just need to start. My tablet is very old, so it's having trouble starting. No, this headphone's sticking. For some reason, my headphone refuses to stay in. The scream is music to me. The song playing for me right now is That Beautiful Sound. Time therapy and me. Natural face. It's me. Here, I'm dead. Panic and stress ain't the best. Loading the chest. Awesome. What I mean? All we want to do is hear that sound. All we want to do is hear that. All we want to do is hear that sound. Do is hear that sound. Alright, I think we're just gonna do this a different way. This will be very hard. I give up on that. Give up on trying to do that. My pie. Some. I think it would be all the way down here. I can't find it, so I'm just gonna search it up. What did they call it? Hmm. You know what, actually, instead of doing that, I'm going to do this. guess let's draw now. And then you don't want to mess with the engine. No. I have the perfect idea for this one. This. You can ask me. Look at the glass on the floor. I won't be like I can win. Say time like work to die. Take someone's telephone. You don't want to. Those friends. Maybe if I don't you, joke's on you. Joke's on you. So try to be good, isn't just like. By the way, I don't trace all of my drawings. It's just most of them I do because I'm still trying to get the hang of bodies. I found that the more I trace, that because I've been tracing so much, I've been getting so much practice that I've been getting better and better. And I only traced the 3 ones that I was paint offers. I won't use it if it's not free. Unless I'm using it for like a reference and not like tracing it. Like the knife one I used for another one. Yeah, I used that knife for a reference because I didn't know how to draw knives. And it helped me figure it out. But I used it as a reference. I didn't trace that one. She is going to be flat-chested because she is trans. I kind of want to make her black too to make the thing even more. But I'm thinking about not doing it. I'm just going to make her white instead. I'm going to do another one a lot like this that's going to be black. I'm going to be doing 2 different shirts then. For this one, I'm doing Love is Love. For the next one, I'm doing People Are People. Game, play a little game, won't you play with me? And I'm gonna check the one I did real quick. Okay, that's what's been messing with me. Okay, that's it. I give up. The weapon unlocked and loaded. When you least expect it, you won't know what's coming. No strength, killing a monster. Hair color. Let's spin the wheel of mystery. I'm going to add one more wheel. You've been told, but this is not you. That is who I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be. I borrowed somebody else's wheel for this. Dark blue. Okay. So like bright blue. Oops, wrong thing. So like this color. smiling, but I'm not that sugar sweet. Call me, it's me, I see. I don't chose, but the same way he's gonna be above your life. Be wanting to look pretty. I'm not just my dream. But no, I'm never gonna be, 'cause I don't wanna be. No, I don't wanna be to look pretty. Pretty world. Well, I don't know what you've been told, but that's he's gonna move the world, and that's where I'm gonna be. I don't wanna be, I don't wanna sit still, look pretty. My characters are always going to have a cartoony-ish look because I don't draw the strands of hair. I draw it in what a lot of people call a cartoonish way. Which is probably why my drawings will never look very much like anime. Because of the hair. Oops. Isn't anything. Color of the shirt. Pink. Skirt. Okay. Just said pink. Okay. So then I'm going to do this pink, which I have this outline for. I really don't know how this is going to turn out. Don't look nothing like the pictures. Description. Rules as well as follow with you. That doesn't sound so holy, only playing victim. Should be down here, right? Yeah, that's a good spot. Because this, okay. Don't worry how they look different height. How they look like they're different heights. It's gonna end up looking equal in the end because of how raised one is. See how this one's much more raised than the other one? Not so innocent. You haven't to change. I'm doing the skirt and stuff, that way it's easier to color over with that way it's easier to color over to correct mistakes. Now we're going to switch on to this. Wrong color. I'm not having her that pale. But you need to do certain parts first and certain parts last for it to look right. Like, I should have done the head first. Same with part of the arms, but not all of the arms. Same, like, only this arm. Only this arm. I should have done first. I'll come back to the other arm later. I have a reason for doing that. Mainly because I don't want to go so small for the outline. So I just colored it all together. And also, the reason I started doing it now is because it's going to stay on this layer. That way it won't overlap with the skin color. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Now I'm going to do the leggies. Keep the notion. I really don't mind showing you guys how I did my other drawing that I was thinking about drawing the dress on. But like, I came up with the perfect idea for this. I'm not at this level yet, but I am reaching it. And soon enough, I'll be able to draw with that. I'll be able to draw these without having to trace. Now have it animals, that's a different story. And then they said dark orange for the skirt. So this is orange, so like that. So that means I'm making the outline this. I might change the hair just because I don't really like blue and pink together. Especially for what this is supposed to be. But I might decide to keep it. No. And if I can do, but I came up with the perfect idea. I'm gonna try to do bubblegum. You know, saying yeah. And now I draw the last arm. You have to do these in layers. Like, you can physically make the layers if you want to. I hate doing that, so I do my drawings this way. I knew I was forgetting something. I drew mine this way instead of the other way I was suggesting. Mainly because this is a lot easier. 2, I don't want to have to make all those layers. Like, you'd have to make one layer for almost every single body part. You'd have to make one for the hair, for the head, for the shirt, for both of the arms, for the skirt, and one for each arm, for the skirt, and then one for both of the legs. The legs will share one, though. I'm so sorry. And now we've reached the easiest part, which will tell us which lines we need, where we made our mistakes, and where we made our most noticeable mistakes. Yep, you gotta let go. Face up, you top to get too low. The son of a step further. The son of a, I'm so sorry. The son of a step further. The son of a, I'm so sorry. But like, see this right here? That's a mistake I gotta go back and fix. Sometimes I actually go back and fix them, sometimes I don't. It really just depends on how I'm feeling that day. Make it up to you. Most of the time I don't go back to fix the mistakes. I'll go back to fix the mistakes on this one, but on another day. I'm so sorry. By the way, I use styluses on this. You can just type in. You could just type in styluses for at Amazon. The one I use is actually Metro. But this right here is where I did the nail with that layer. Instead of when I started coloring, because then it doesn't affect that. There's an endless road to rediscover. Hey, sister, you know the water's sweet, but blood is thicker. And oh, if the sky keeps falling down for you, in this world I wouldn't do. All siblings are like this song, just not all the time. Even another sister, do you still believe in love? I wonder. And if the sky comes falling down. And surprisingly, you can also make mistakes in this stage, a lot of mistakes, which will be noticeable once you start coloring another one. Because sometimes I create another layer for certain colors or sections. So I noticed a lot of mistakes I had made when I do that. Hey, sister, you still believe in love? I wonder. And oh, if the sky comes falling down, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. You should also color in layers, but I ain't doing that today. It is suggested though. Last one. I normally color by color. Instead of in layers. Animated friends be usually chance to tell you, but the others haven't made the cut. Sometimes I draw the eyes with the lines layers, sometimes I don't. I normally do, but this time I'm not gonna. You give me one heck of a shock, but you can't control the clock. Time is ticking, it goes on and on. Too bad it ain't 6 a.m. You won't reach 6 a.m. Can't repent of our sins. For the shirt and the skirt, I'm going to recommend using a different brush. Me personally, I like to draw with the dip pen hard and like do the outlines with the dip pen hard. But when coloring, I prefer doing the dip pen soft. You'll see why. But like, do you see how small this one can get? And how big it can get? Keep those in mind. Anyway, so you see how large and how small it can get? Like, that's the smallest it can get. And that's the biggest it can get. Anyways, so this is the biggest this one can get. However, that is the smallest it can get, but like you have to be very precise or else because you can easily overdo it. But I hate using the biggest one on that because of the way it is, which is why I often like editing it too. But move it onto zero spacing and you have less of that blur problem. I often use it for really big objects, mainly because it can be bigger. Place I say, think powers and play. Sailing beast and paper and news with seeming love is beast and love is. Since he cannot be, they cannot be changed. I'm praying by The misery wants to be my enemy. Clear the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Hey.
Can I use your card for Advast?
Why?
What
do you need it for?
It's an antivirus.
Huh?
The antivirus. $2 every month.
Come on, I'm paying enough as it is.
Okay, sorry for
No. Plus, I only have $11 left, and that's for Xander. Because the way things are going, I will last another day. I hardly think I'm qualified to come across so sanctified. Just don't cut it with the version. What are you talking about? Play again, they're on their knees. Being worshipped is a breeze. Which rather suits us in turn. Oh my god, it's tough to be a god. When we're mortals, I've not tried. Be deified when really you're a sham. Being object of devotion, it's subject of songs, it's a notion. It's prayers and those alarms. And who am I to bridle? I'm not gonna be using this brush at all on this one. Say that I'm a god, that's what I am. What's more, if we don't comply with the locals' wishes, I can see us being sacrificed or stuffed. Thinking, so let's be gods, the perks are great. El Dorado on a plate. Good feeling should not be found. My friend, it's tough to be a god. You get the people's nod. Your blessings keep them sweet. That's our advice. Advice. Beloved perfection. Be a cult. Take the praise, take the collection as a multitude. So, a supernatural habit. Or you're coloring, you'll often find things like this. Where, it'll be like it'll be a black spot that never got colored. Or fully colored in. That's one of my biggest mistakes while drawing. Perfect guy. Oh, oh. We are boys of independence and humility. And you're a CEO and almost as smart as me. We are the boys of with financial security. Levels and the possibilities. Expectations are too high. Get your head on. Get like that. Living in mad honey. It's just a waste of time. Get your head out of the sky. But why? Why? Wish I could synthesize. But like this brush is really big for this part. 6 feet tall and super strong. We always gonna run around. I want to show you what it. This is what it looks. Hold on. This is what it looks like without anything added on. This is what the border only looks like. This is what they look like combined. In the bedroom. What a shame, guess my lover was a snake. Breathing a lie. What you gonna say? Close to me, gonna such a fake. What a shame, guess my lover was a snake. Breathing a lie. What you gonna say? Tell me that you love me. Lying to my face. I know you double crossed me. Girl, you're such a fake. What a shame. snake. Listen to me that you love me. Into my face. I know you double cussed me. Girl, you're such a fake. Guess I was a snake. Oh, I have a really fun idea.